While most of you are busy chasing strategies, setups, SMC, institutional trading, trend line, moving averages, indicators, there's one hidden killer that is silently taking away money from your account and you don't even realize it how big it is. It took me 3 years to realize that, and fourth and fifth year to work on it and make a way around it. In this video, I'm going to share three things. One, what is that silent killer? Two, why I started trading with 1 lakh and nothing less. And three, why trading every day is a stupid idea. Let me first show you the PNLs of my two accounts that I trade. This and this. If you observe, my gross PNL in this is minus 6,000 and my gross profit in this is plus 29,000. But if you see net, I've lost 15 and I've made only 17 here. So the silent killer is the taxes and charges that you have to pay as a trader. Can you see here? My actual loss is only 6,000, but I paid 9,000 in taxes and charges, amounting to minus 15,000. And here I made 29,000, but my net is only 17,000. And here I paid around 11,000. Let's round it off to 12,000 taxes and charges. So in one account I paid 9 and in another account I paid 12,000 only as taxes and charges. So I started both accounts, one from January and one from March. So let's just roughly say we started both at the same time till August. Though August is not over, let's just take that as an advantage for us. So it's been 7 months that we started these two accounts. So 7 months. And in one account, I've paid 9,000 as taxes and charges, and in another account, I've paid 12,000 as taxes and charges. So total comes to around 21,000 taxes and charges. So in the 7 months, I've paid around 21,000 as taxes and charges. Now let's just calculate per day taxes and charges that I had to pay for this trading. So 7 months is equals to somewhere around 168 days if you calculate 22 working days. And so 21,000 divided by 168, 125 rupees per day. So you trade, you make your profit, you don't make your profit, anything, you are giving away 125 rupees to, as a brokerage or taxes to government here and there, everything, 125 rupees. Now how many days are there in a year? 260 working days. So let's say 260 working days. So how much are you gonna pay for the entire year? 260 into 125. That comes to around 32,500 rupees. This is the amount that you are gonna give away as brokerages and taxes and charges to the government or anyone by the end of the year. That is 32,500 rupees. You make money, you don't make money, you lose money. This is the amount that is gonna get reduced from your account. So in order to be profitable, you have to at least make 32,500 and more. This is your break-even point. Your break-even point is not 0, it's 32,500. And if you by chance have a losing year, that is, let's say by the end of the year you're very great at your risk management and everything, and by the end of the year you only lost, like, let's say 20,000 rupees, 20% of your account. You're not losing 20,000, you're losing 52,500. That's the actual cost, and that is the silent killer. Silently your money is going from your account and you're not even realizing it. Now 32,500 is 32%, let's say, of 1 lakh rupees. Hence I cannot trade anything less than 1 lakh, because charges are just going to eat away what? I'm going to trade with 50,000 and then lose 32,500. That's more than half. I have to make 200% or 100% return to actually be profitable. That's very tough. So at least when I'm doing it with 1 lakh rupees, I'm giving away only 32% of my account as taxes and charges. So in order for me with 1 lakh rupees to make money, I don't have to make 30% a year. I have to make 60% a year, because 30% I'm giving away as taxes and charges, and then I'm left with more 30% as my profit. This is a silent killer. Now, the point here is, if you know my trading style, I don't trade every day. In one setup, I rarely trade like 4 or 5 times a month, and in another setup, in 1 hour candles of this one, I trade, let's say, only 15 days max, 10 days, 12 days, 15 days a month. And then this is my taxes and charges, which is 125 rupees. But let's imagine out there people are giving advice that you have to trade just 2 trades a day, just 1 trade a day, and then you're done. That's the most stupid advice you can ever have. Why? Let's calculate. 1 trade or 2 trades a day. Let's just roughly assume, because I trade very less, I have 125 rupees. Let's say you're taking just 2 trades a day, which sounds very reasonable, right? And let's also assume it just goes to 200. Let's not even assume the real figure, but because it can actually go to 300. But let's just assume you're giving 200 per day as taxes and charges. So you're giving 200 rupees per day for 260 days. That comes to around 52,000 rupees. You make money, you don't make money, irrelevant of that, you will lose 52,000 rupees if you're taking per day trades. But here's the kicker, you're actually going to give more than that. You're going to spend anywhere from around 300 rupees. You know what is the figure is 300 rupees for 260 working days? That's around 78,000 rupees. So for you to be profitable, you actually have to make 78,000 rupees to break even, and then more. That is your actual profit. If you think you just bring like 1 lakh rupees and you're going to trade every day 2 trades, and then you're going to make like 50% return, 60% return, you're already giving away 78% as taxes and charges. Your 60% is nowhere. You'll be net negative. This is the silent killer. And this is why trading every day is the stupidest idea. Keep in mind, work on your systems. Don't get fooled by people who are just giving you false hopes. Trade smart. Keep this taxes and charges in mind. Do your own calculation how much you're paying. You may be a day trader, but that doesn't mean that you have to trade every day.